Ghost stories are legion. Dreams have come down through the centuries, but little credence is given their visions. But nobody has actually ever proved, except for Mrs. Mary J. Hester, mother of the slain Mrs. Shue, that the dead can come back in some form and communicate with the living. Mrs. Hester, beyond any semblance of a doubt, is an exception. Musty reports, yellow with age, are on file in the ancient, historic courthouse at Lewisburg to prove it. This remarkable woman, the records reveal, had 4 separate and distinct dreams. In each of them, her daughter arose from the grave to tell and actually describe how she had been murdered. Fantastic is a poor description, but those dreams convicted Edward S. Shue of murder in the first degree. When Mrs. Hester first told of her daughter's visits, friendly neighbors and authorities slyly scoffed at the aged woman's accusations against her son-in-law. Had not a competent doctor examined Mrs. Shue when her body was found, pronouncing her dead of natural causes after all known methods of resuscitation applied in the presence of witnesses had failed? Surely, then, this grief-stricken mother was the victim of wild and fantastic dreams induced by a shocking loss. But Mrs. Hester steadfastly insisted her daughter's visits were not the work of her imagination, were not dreams in any sense, but actual communications. Such beliefs and superstitions possibly were more rampant in Mrs. Hester's day than in the present era. Fortunately, they were. Soon she had enlisted several followers to her cause. Neighbors of the late Mrs. Shue over on the other side of the mountain heard the strange story and recalled unusual incidents that occurred directly after the young woman had been found dead. Dismissed as of no consequence at the time, they now loomed big, casting a shadow of doubt over the sincerity of Shue, the village blacksmith. Even today, offerings are left of Zona Shue's grave in western Greenbrier County.